Good morning and a very warm welcome to the today's lecture on cytoplasmic inheritance in mitochondria. In the previous lecture, we studied the cytoplasmic inheritance in chloroplast by 4 o'clock plant Mirabilis jalapa. So the cytoplasmic inheritance has been controlled by the genes that has been present in the cytoplasm. More precisely, these are the plasma genes. So cytoplasmic organelles like chloroplast and mitochondria controls or inherited certain characters of the plant from generation to generation and has a key role to play in the inheritance of the certain characters of the plant. So in this lecture we are taking the example of cytoplasmic inheritance in mitochondria. For example, peptide mutants in yeast. The mitochondrial genes also responsible for controlling characters of the organisms. The mitochondrial inheritance was first studied in yeast Saccharomyces cerevisiae by Ephrussi and his colleagues in 1955. So the genes that has been present in the mitochondria are responsible for controlling certain characters of the organisms. So here the example used is the yeast Saccharomyces cerevisiae, where the mitochondrial inheritance was first studied by Ephrussi and his colleagues in 1955. As you know that the mitochondria contain its own DNA, we called it as mtDNA, mitochondrial DNA. So the genes present in the mitochondria are responsible for controlling the characters of the organism. The yeast are single-celled Ascomycetes fungi. Ephrussi and his colleague studied peptide mutant in yeast. The peptide means small. So what is the meaning of this peptide? Peptide means small. The peptide mutant failed to grow on agar medium and forms smaller colonies as compared to the normal yeast. So such smaller colonies are formed by a mutant strain of the Saccharomyces. It is called as peptide. So peptide means small, means it forms a smaller colonies as compared to the normal yeast cell on the agar medium. The growth rate of the peptide is slow due to the absence of respiratory enzymes, cytochrome A, cytochrome B, cytochrome C, and due to some deficiency in some dehydrogenase enzyme present in the mitochondria. The reason behind the slow growth of the peptide mutant on agar medium is due to the absence of respiratory enzyme. Furthermore, cytochrome A, B, C are also absent in the mitochondria, and the enzyme dehydrogenase deficiency has been seen in the mitochondria. So due to which the peptide mutant forms the smaller colonies on the agar medium as compared to the normal yeast cells. The peptides are of three types such as segregational, vegetative and neutral. So three types of mutant has been seen in the yeast, that is Saccharomyces cerevisiae. These are segregational, vegetative and neutral. So one by one we are going to study these three types of the peptides such as segregational, vegetative and neutral. So the first one is the segregational. The characters of this is controlled by the chromosomal genes and they segregate according to the Mendelian ratio. So segregational peptides are those yeast cells that character has been controlled by the chromosomal genes, not the mitochondrial genes, and they segregate according to the Mendelian ratio. Second is the vegetative or non-segregational. So we are interested in this vegetative or non-segregational. They are controlled by extra chromosomal genes. So that is the mitochondrial genes. The genes that has been present in the mitochondria control the inheritance of these vegetative type of peptides. They show absence of cytochrome A, cytochrome A3 and cytochrome B. Incomplete developed mitochondria which lack stability. It shows such characters due to the absence of cytoplasmic factor Rho or defective in peptides. So this Rho factor has been absent in the mitochondrial genes, so due to which these vegetative peptides shows absence of cytochrome A, A3 and B, and it shows incomplete development of the mitochondria which lacks stability. This Rho is associated with the mitochondrial DNA. Thus mitochondria affecting the characters in case of yeast. Therefore, a vegetative peptide can be neutral, which completely lack Rho factor or a Rho, or it may be suppressive where there is a absence of Rho having a defective Rho factor. The neutral peptides are not transmitted while suppressive peptides are transmitted to a fraction of vegetative diploid progeny. So this inheritance of the peptide character, it has been controlled by the Rho factor. Here the peptide mutants which are non-segregational because they completely lack the Rho factor, or it may be suppressive having a defective Rho. The neutral peptides are not transmitted while suppressive peptides are transmitted to a fraction of vegetative diploid progeny. So this transmission of the character from one generation to the other generation has been controlled by the Rho in the mitochondrial DNA. This Rho is associated with the mitochondrial DNA, and thus mitochondria affecting the character in case of yeast. Whether these peptide mutants are transmitted or not, that has been determined by the Rho. The vegetative peptides, where one of the type is a neutral which completely lack the Rho, or some vegetative peptides are suppressive having a defective Rho factor. So these neutral peptides are not transmitted from generation to generation because they completely lack the Rho, while suppressive peptides are transmitted to a fraction of vegetative diploid progeny having a defective Rho factor. So this transmission of the peptide character or the mutant in yeast has been determined by the mitochondrial DNA. So this is the extra nuclear DNA present in the mitochondria. So this is all about the cytoplasmic inheritance in the mitochondria. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.